Hey yo guys! Good afternoon! Ruby of Blue here. Welcome back to Pokemon Let's Go. With Tsuragi here. Sniffing at the salty air. Well, we're gonna battle Mina, so I can get a bottle cap. I think I do 21 9k. There's that 2i 9k. Alright, I think I recognize your name. Shinji is still haggling at me, or nagging me to use his his god powers. From Animal Sim? Animal Sim. Lynch! Alright, so last time we cleared the rocket hideout, and we got the Celadon gym badge. We also cleared the Pokemon Tower, so now we have the Pokemon Flute. So I say, what do you say we now go and catch our 6th team member? Wait, did she give me a bottle cap? She did, right? I should have like 4? Yeah, 4. There we go. Okay. Should I catch my team member now? I'm only at 4 badges, so yeah, let's go ahead and catch our 6th team member. Hi, Shinji. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon, and let me play among the stars. Okay. First things first, we're gonna go to the nature lady over here. Well, first let's heal up our pokes. I love my 2 Ninetale girls. If you're wondering why I have 2 Ninetales, it's because like this is like the only opportunity I'm probably gonna get to where I have like two of the same Pokemon but different regional variants on the same team. So I thought it was a really good opportunity. I'll probably do the same thing with like other teams that I make if I play through this game again. Alright. I don't know exactly what the nature I want is. Let's see. Just a sec. Let me hop over to Bulbapedia, like I always do on these streams. See what it is exactly that I want out of life, out of this existence. Yeah, okay. I think I know exactly what I want. Ruby, are you a virgin? Can you not, Chase? That's like really stupid of you to say something like that. Don't be stupid. Don't be as stupid, okay? Don't be as stupid. Blue and red. Look into my future. A modest nature. Where are we gonna go, though? Well, you're about to find out. That Poliwrath is huge. I'm scared. Do 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 do. You know, it's gonna be weird going from this game to the 2019 game, probably having proper character proportions for all the humans, but all the Pokemon looking exactly the same. It's gonna be weird. We get used to the Pokemon along with these human proportions. Anime version of this. It's a Rapidash! Oh my god, look at it. It's so graceful. And it's huge too. Oh my god, it's running away. It's fast. Well, it is named Gallop after all. Wow. That's not going to be the Pokemon I'm going to catch, though. Let's break out a lure. And let's get these guys out of here. I wish there was some kind of shoo function where you could shoo Pokemon away from the overworld without having to go into encounter with them. Why do you have a Flareon and a Ninetales? Because I don't care about team compositions. I don't care. It's my playthrough. If I want 2 fire types on my team, so be it. Oh, there it is! There it is! It's so small. Yes, my 6th team member is going to be a 3rd Eevee. Alright, let's calm this little guy down. Hopefully he likes this. Yeah, he didn't like that. They don't like Nanab berries for some reason. Oi! The great thing about this, though, and this is a really good thing I like about this game, is that if this doesn't end up, this will 100% end up having a modest nature, I think, anyway. I think that's how it works. But even if it doesn't have great IVs, we can still, like, rack up a catch combo, and I think with the higher the catch combo is, the better the IVs will get. And the nature will remain the same, I think, too, as it works across multiple Pokemon. Almost, Chase. We're gonna miss out on one of them. That should have been an excellent. God damn you. Okay. It's time to break out the big guns. Maybe I should use Ultra Balls. Nah, I'll only use... Fuck! I'll only use Ultra Balls once I get a higher catch combo and it gets more desperate. Sword has quite the variety of Pokemon. Ugh, I wish I could just battle them like normal. Like, I'm okay with the throwing mechanics as long as they improve the motion controls. As long as the Pokemon doesn't jump around, the motion controls are okay. When they do jump around, though, the motion controls make it borderline unplayable. Small Eevee! Is there any difference in stats with small and huge Pokemon? But yeah, I really wish I could just battle them still. Alright. I'll name Eevee. My 3rd one. Let's check out its IVs. Find a legendary Pokemon yet? Yeah, I have a Mew. I have the event Mew. Okay, let's check out its stats. If the stats aren't good, that's totally okay because we can just keep going. They'll have a good thing. Jeez, I have 3 Eevees. I didn't put these 2 away yet. Professor Oak. But I should have mentioned that it should be female. The Eevee I'm going for has to be female. So yeah. This one... Oh, wait. Judge. Special defense best? Yeah, we could definitely do better here with this. Eevees. It's a male anyway, so let's keep going. Keep racking up the catch combo. I still think the old Pokemon cries sounded better than these new ones. These new ones just sound really garbled. Although it might have been a necessity to update the cries so they could take advantage of the Pokemon and Me thing. But there's no Pokemon and Me in this game, so... Only for your starter. Jeez, Rapidash is freaking huge. And it says it's tiny. Oh, I hear him. Get back here! Oh my god, they're so cute. I think these overworld Eevees are even cuter than Shinji. I swear to god, the fucking... I feel like the excellent, nice, and great doesn't have an actually affect the catch rate. See, it's totally confirmation bias, but oh wow, that throw was bad. Motion controls. It's totally just confirmation. Look at that! I totally messed up the throw and I still got it. Whereas where I got an excellent, it only shook twice. It totally could be just confirmation bias, but it really feels like it doesn't have an effect at all. It only affects the XP and score you get at the end of it. If you found a shiny Pokemon, what can you do with it? Use it or run away? What? If I found a shiny Pokemon, of course I'd catch it. I didn't check what the gender on it was. Well, again. Eevees look to be getting better. This one has good special attack, good HP, good attack. Oh, Katsuragi has noticed something. Banana berry. Yeah. You like Eevee better? Compared to what? Eevee! Small Eevee! It's tiny! Ah! You bastard. Oh, come on, I hate these motion controls. It feels like the motion controls are like reversed. The motion controls are the opposite of what they should be. That should have been an excellent fuck. Like the calibration of the motion controls feels reversed. Whenever I throw to the left, I throw to the right. Hey, Static. Hi, Alex. Catch combo 3. Ah! Didn't look at the gender. Again. So overzealous with my muscle memory. Another male! Are you serious? Fantastic special attack. Come on, give me a female. back here. Chasing you to tell you to go away. Back here. There's one. Ah! Eevee almost jebaited me there. Pidgey almost jebaited me there. Go! Should say what his gender is. Ah, it's another male. Grr. Oh well. Everyone I catch has the next one have better IVs. Apparently. No reason for me to check the IVs on it. The male, I'm not gonna use it. Oh, there was one. There it is. Ah. It's not fair. This one's a male, too. This one's aggressive as well. Alright, gonna have to break out the Ultra Ball lest he run away. There you go! Freaking excellent. I will kill everything! Fuck! Oh, that feels so bad. Where, does anybody know where I can buy berries? Because if I had more, what is it, raspberries, that would be really nice. Because they increase the catch rate. I haven't noticed anywhere I could actually buy berries from. Hi, Marillo. Yes, bye berries. That would be really, really handy since I haven't seen any way to plant them yet. I need to apply some lip balm. Oh god, ran right into me. Ran me over. I'm gonna look up how to get more berries. I really need it. Oh, what ran into me? Did you? There. Shouldn't be using Ultra Ball. Use a pineapple berry to get it. More likely to be given an item. Oh, that does make it slightly easier to catch. You actually like that. Hi, Bulb. I didn't actually apply my Eevees are really fucking obnoxious. Catch it, please! Holy shit. This one is female, too. Come the fuck on. Oh my god, this is why I fucking should be able to still battle them with my own Pokemon, weaken them. This is the main gimmick of the game, and it's really annoying, and I don't like it. Okay. Hopefully this one has good IVs, so I don't have to do this anymore. At least with Eevee. Hey, cool, Bulb. Modest and mischievous. Special attack best. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. I will accept this. Perfect. Alright, let's send the rest of these Eevees to Professor Oak. Keep one of them, though, so I can evolve it into a Jolteon. In fact, I'm going to do that right now, so I can get the Phillip to my in my Pokédex. Away, away, away. Okay. Keep this one. Courage Candy and Courage Candy L. Game's still doing nothing for you? It's not like it does nothing for me. It does have a lot of stuff I like about it. Visiting new routes and just exploring the overworld in general is way more fun than any other Pokemon game, purely because of the overworld roaming mechanic that let you see the Pokemon and all the Pokemon available in real time. Also with the removal of random encounters, which just is basically just the removal of wasting your time. Which is always a good thing. Okay, we got a power-up pocket. Let's give a Thunderstone to... well, okay, they have to be in my party. Hi, Blossom. These two have to be in my party. Make sure I give the stones to the right ones. Give a Thunderstone to the male Eevee. A first-person Sonic game? I don't know, that sounds wild though. I imagine that would be like motion sickness incarnate. It'd basically just be like Mirror's Edge, but on crack. Sweet. This is my favorite evolution, but this is not my third team member, because I already used the Jolteon in my Fire Red playthrough, so... and there's not much variety in the kinds of movesets you can have with Jolteon, so... I can't justify getting another Jolteon. Sensitive Pokemon that easily becomes sad or angry. Every time its mood changes, it charges power. My actual 6th team member is gonna be that female Eevee I just caught, which I'm going to give her a Water Stone. It's really nice that these guys come at such a freaking ridiculously high level, because I don't have to worry about grinding them at all. They're higher level than anyone on the team at the moment, except for the other Eevee I caught, which was also level 39. But yeah, this is my 6th team member, Vaporeon. Its cell structure is similar to water molecules. It melts into water and becomes invisible. So, I'm going to name her... sec. Sure, Water Gun. Afterburner game starring Tails? I don't know. I probably wouldn't buy or play that unless it looked like really, really interesting to me. Okay. Let's remove the Jolteon from the party. Let's put Katsubagi back in. Okay, and we're gonna name her... Yui. Yay! Do I have any candies I can give her? What? Yeah, she definitely given her Scald. Perfect. Perfect water move. Let's get rid of Takedown. She has the modest nature and is not going to be an attacker whatsoever. And now we have my full team. We have Ray, the Alolan Ninetales. Her name is Ninetales, but that's a lie. I name her Ray, okay? R-E-I. And then we have Asuka, the Cantonian Ninetales. Then we have Shinji, the Eevee. Then we have Adam, the Mew. And then we have Yui, the Vaporeon. And Katsuragi, the Flareon. Okay, what else can you... Big. You can learn Shadow Ball. I'll give you Shadow Ball since you're a special attacker. Okay. Should have a good moveset for her now. And she has Swift too, which is good because that's special. Get rid of Double Edge. I'm fine with Knuckles being a beat-em-up as long as it isn't as slow as the Werehog. I think a beat-em-up with the pacing of Sonic Heroes would be really good. Now let's rearrange those moves. Perfect. Nice. Not going to be using her for a little while, though, until the other team members overtake their level. Still going to focus on leveling up Ray, since she's the lowest level team member. But we have my complete team now, so that's nice. I should give the rest of the Water Stones I have, though, to the other water Pokemon in my box that could use them, if I have any. I don't think I do, actually. I have a Weepin' Bell that I can give the Leaf Stone I have too. Going through a lot of evolutions right now. Look at how high polygon his lips are. It's crazy. Weepin' Bell's lips are the highest poly thing in this game. If Eggman was playable, he'd be out of his mech? How would that work? How would you go about doing that? Running around slapping things and platforming? I don't know if I can get behind that. Lures prey with the sweet aroma of honey. Swallowed whole, the prey is dissolved in a day, bones and all. Lovely, but as long as it's not actual Pokemon and just animals, I'm good with it. Just animals, he says, as begins. Go crazy. Kind of reasonably so, probably. There's another Eevee here. Alright, Did I catch this last one that's right here just because? Go away! Yeah, let's pick up this last Eevee here, and send it to the professor, just cause. It's jumping all over the place. Nice. Nice and easy. Watch it have better IVs than Yui. I think it's female. No, it's male. Okay, good. Good. No risk of it being better than Yui. Nope, not good IVs. Off to the professor you go. One courage candy. Okay, before we continue on, let's see what candies I can give to Yui. Alright, she could use Smart Candy. Yeah, Smart Candy. I have lots of them. Yeah, that's kind of the philosophy behind SA2. Though I don't think it's like nearly so clean cut, and I think the mech shooting is like more, you know, more different than anything anything that was in the classic games. Yeah, I don't want to like just fill them up with it because that's completely broken. Do I have any HP candies? I have tough candy. Increases defense. I can give the Eevee candies to Katsuragi and Yui. Well, once again, I don't want to abuse them because, like, no fun. Okay, I'm actually going to take Katsuragi and Yui out of my inventory, out of my party, so I can level up some of these other Pokemon that I've been trying to evolve. Get Cubone in here. Since they're so high level anyway, I'm not going to be using them. I don't want to get them to keep getting so over leveled. I don't think I'll buy any more evolution stones until like the end of the game, where I've collected everything in the overworld, and until then, where I actually do need to buy more to evolve the last few Pokemon that need them. Let's get Psyduck in here as well, who better evolve with the next level, or I'm gonna throw something. Okay, let's move on then, and battle the rest of the trainers out here. Pretty sure I haven't battled this girl yet. Let me see your Pokemon, please! I don't have a Pokemon following me. I think it was because, yeah, I had Katsuragi following me. I'll take Ray out of her Pokeball. Might want to rein it in a bit, Vinyl. You don't want to diverge too much from base Sonic gameplay. Otherwise, you get something like the Werehog from Unleashed. Why is it not using Fire-type move on me? There you go. Jeez. My philosophy is that every single Sonic style, needs to have the basics of platforming and momentum, or forward momentum. So you need to be able to. It needs to be a third-person platformer that allows you to pick up speed and maintain a good flow through a level, good flow of momentum. So that doesn't stop you every now and then, and if it does stop you, it keeps up the action with something interesting, like the on-rail section, mech sections in SA2 that would have like tons of targetable enemies surrounding you as you moved through, as you were carried through. I think I've battled everybody here. Oh, not this person. You want to battle my Pokemon? Yeah, I heard that Yuji Naka wanted didn't Yuji Naka make like that one fishing game? So I heard that it was put into like it was put into like SA1 because of how proud he was of what he made. So he just like ported the system from that game into SA1. I don't know how true that is, though. Jesus Christ, I'm just getting railroaded by everything. Ray is just getting railroaded by everything. You know what I really hate? I hate that I'm allowed to cheat compared to these other trainers. I'm allowed to go 2-to-1 with these guys. Like, ideally, my ideal system would be, this is a one-on-one Pokemon battle, right? I should only be allowed to use one Pokemon. But if I game over, I shouldn't... If I lose a battle, it shouldn't be a game over. That's kind of like what I want the Pokemon games to do. I want the Pokemon games to allow you to lose battles without having a game over. That way, the game can... Each battle in each trainer can be much more challenging and unique. So you don't just... You're not... So even your player character isn't just a Mary Sue who always wins everything ever. I think that would be so much more interesting. Because the way it is now, since losing a battle means having a game over, and since losing a battle means having a game over, they have to like balance it to where you have like a really stupidly unfair advantage where you get to use all 6 of your Pokemon, where they only get to use a few, however many they have on them. And you also get to use an infinite amount of items and revives in battle, which they can never do. NPCs can never use revives. And it also means the NPCs have to be designed to have some of the most boring cookie-cutter teams possible. And I just think it's a lose-lose all around. Yeah, kind of. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, if you lose to... And Red and Blue and Yellow, if you lose to your rival in the first battle, it's not a game over. You don't even lose money. Because it's the first battle. I just feel like Game Freak has a severe lack of like introspection on how their game is fundamentally designed. How their series is fundamentally designed. Whether it's through like laziness or just plain ignorance, I don't know. There's just so much lost potential. They've really upgraded the graphics. Not, yeah, I guess. But this, honestly, I don't think honestly. I think this game would run just fine on the GameCube with no problems. I mean, maybe you'd have to make a few superficial changes here and there, but overall, this game looks like a GameCube game. Would you please have a battle with my babies? I read that as, would you please have my babies? Well, if you let me have your jacket, sure, I'll let you have my babies. This game's graphics are actually a downgrade from what was in Sun and Moon. Other than the resolution and maybe the poly count on characters, like the art style is like all chibi, whereas Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon had proper proportions for characters. This game is actually pretty challenging if you're not using your starter for every battle. I like seriously can't get ahead using Ray. I don't really know why I'm so underleveled. I feel like I should be much higher level. Oh, this is an ace trainer anyway, so I think he's an ace trainer. Can I please just battle one trainer that Ray can actually go up against? I think I'm noticing that a real problem with this game is that this may end up not being true later on, but I'm noticing that an issue with this game is that it's either way too easy or it's too hard. Like, this isn't really difficult, but like the opponent's Pokemon are so higher leveled than me, but the only way to get higher level is to spam catch like tons and tons of Pokemon, wasting tons of Pokeballs and money. Going through the catching minigame, which is like using the awful motion controls, might I add. Most of the time the motion controls are fine, but whenever the Pokemon move around, it's bad. And it's either that or to battle trainers who are much higher level than you. So, whereas in a usual Pokemon game, you'd level up, you'd do some optional grinding to level up in the wild, here, those are your only options. An annoying catching game, or battling over level trainers, which you'll lose to. Which your Pokemon will faint to and won't be able to level up. So it just seems like the Pokemon formula is kind of ill-suited to how this game is designed. And since that's Sonic 06 is Adventure 3, I mean, yeah, they're pretty much right about that, but I don't know why that matters. Like, when people say they want a Sonic Adventure 3, and people are like, oh, it already happened with Sonic 06. And it's like, these people are being obtuse on purpose. Like, obviously Sonic 06 was continuing from Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, trying with the similar philosophy. What they're asking for is another shot at the style. Why is it so hard to understand? The thing is, though, they do understand it, and they're just being, like, total hacks. Total dishonest hacks. Can I please find a trainer that Ray can actually fight? This looks like a fighting type trainer. Thank you! How many Pokemon does he have? Traveler? Yeah, there are Alolan forms. You can get infinite Alolan forms in this game, actually, from every Pokemon Center. Or not every Pokemon Center, but a lot of Pokemon Centers have trainers who will trade you Alolan Pokemon for their Cantonian counterparts. Stupid thing is, though, you can't change their names. Because Game Freak can't be bothered to make an exception for renaming traded Pokemon for freaking NPCs. I need a little exercise. God forbid Game Freak go into their own game and introspect into their own game and find out, oh wait, this doesn't really work with this. Let's change it. No, Vinyl, it's good. I like talking about this stuff. Oh, I think the trainers here are so high level because I'm not supposed to be here yet. I'm supposed to go to Saffron City. But you know what? That's the beautiful thing about Kanto. That's the beautiful thing about it. It's non-linearity at the midway point. Are you a bad kid or a good kid? If I'm a good kid, will you let me pet your Persian? Special attack rose sharply. Oh, I'm so scared about your special attack. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either. That shit started with the American Sonic design, although I have seen some Japanese art that includes it too. There we go. Another ace trainer. There's a good-looking guy who is with a cute Pokemon. Eye's eye, does it creep you out? No. This one's level 40. Jesus Christ. Oh shit, Ninetales. This isn't a good matchup. Shinji wants me to cheat, but I will not. I will not, Shinji. No, Adam. Hi, 5-star. Please faint it. Fuck. Thank God I outsped it. This is what I get for coming here too early. Here, Stent, let me play you a little song to ease your pains. Omit character battles if you were in charge of SA3. It can be done right. The last Sonic and versus Shadow battle was good, and the last Tails versus Eggman fight was good too. My team hurts. It hurt. I don't want to go back to the Pokemon Center though, because it takes so long to come back down here. Fudge. Because there's no bike in this game. Yeah, I don't think I can teach them those moves. Pretty sure that's reserved for my little Gary Stew here. Alright, I'll go back to the Pokemon. Wait, I should be... Am I right by the... Yeah, I'm right by place. Fuchsia City. Seeing people always want Mario and Sonic platforming crossover game. I don't want that. I don't want that. Well, I don't want that from like a story perspective, because like that would just muddy things up. Like Mario and Sonic should not exist in the same universe together. They shouldn't even if they like do the different dimensions thing. Like the Sonic world should not be a world where Mario and Sonic could exist in different dimensions. That just doesn't sit well with me. If it were just some casual little thing that didn't even try to tell a story like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, yeah, I'm okay with that, but I don't know how you would go about making a game with both of them in it without compromising one of the two's gameplay styles. I'm not ready to be in Fuchsia City yet. Let's go and finish off the bike road. Or the Pokemon road, is it called? I don't know what it's called in this game. This looks like the last trainer to fight here. You look gentle, so I think I can beat you. Yeah, I don't think you can make a Mario and Sonic game without either Mario fans or Sonic fans, or both, not being happy with the game. Because Sonic fans will want like a high-speed action game, action platformer. Mario fans will want a more methodical platformer. And if you try to make a compromise between the two, then you're gonna end up with both of them being less happy. I think that's the main reason it's not been done. Can I please? Oh my god. Okay, Ray was able to defeat a freaking Vulpix. Nice. Good. I don't know why Ray is having so much trouble out here. Knuckles will only appear in the ending, where he fails to solve a math problem and everyone shits on him for it. And he also hits his head on a rock, because that's funny. No, wrong! Yes, finally! You and your 2D eye textures. Evolve already. Where are you ranking this game among your least favorites? In the Pokemon series? I don't know. Maybe this goes like just above Diamond and Pearl. Its long, slim limbs end in broad flippers. They are used for swimming gracefully in lakes. I think Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon might rank a bit higher than this game. Okay, we're done here. Let's go to Saffron. Did I battle all the trainers on Route 8? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. I don't think there's any reason why I wouldn't have. I'm gonna check just to make sure, though. Get Breath of the Wild instead. Level 34? This thing should be like right about to evolve. Unless it evolves at like level 38 or 40. Wouldn't it be great if the Elite Four came and stomped out Team Rocket? Would it be great if the police did their jobs? Here, let's take another look at this beautiful, beautiful scene, ladies and gentlemen. Just beautiful. Mwah! I love it. I love it. Team Rocket, we've been cracking down on them, but they keep coming. Yeah, cracking down. My daughter seems to like to mimic people. It's rather vexing. In fact, people now call her the copycat because of her mimicry. My daughter is so self-centered, but she has a few friends. Maybe she'll mellow down a little if you show her a Pokemon she likes. Hi, do you like Pokemon? No, I just asked you. Huh? You're strange. Quit mimicking, but that's my favorite hobby. I didn't see any Clefairy doll or anything. Pokemon doll I could buy at the department store. My secrets! Mimicry, favorite Pokemon, Clefairy. It's so rare, I've never been able to see it in person. I want to see an adorable Clefairy someday. Hey, I can show you one. Your lucky day, little girl. Hey! You interested in the plush toy? You should be like feeling some serious uncanny valley right now. Clefairy. I have Clefairy with you. Do you want to show it to Copycat? A real-life Clefairy? I've never seen one before! Thank you so much. You know what? I'll give you a TM that lets your Pokemon create a copy of itself. Nice. Would that be good at all on Vaporeon? I don't know if Vaporeon has any setup moves like Nest. Who did I remove from my... Duo. Cubone? Is there a Duo in here? Pretty mirror, look at me. See how pretty I can be? Oh, because it knows mirror move. Clever. What do you think of the American interpretation of Sonic lore? I don't know anything about it. I don't think they should be trying to force it into the game canon though. As if there is a game canon at this point. If there were a game canon though, I'd be a bit apprehensive of them trying to like force that stuff to fit inside of what would be a cohesive game canon. Ideally, there could be like, you know, just an alternate series, like kind of like Sonic Boom was trying to be, which would be an adaptation of the American lore. But I've never really been interested in that or known much about it, about the American lore. Yeah, it's funny, 5-star, when people defending this games defend the removal of things by saying, those things were in Gen 1, but then you point out things like Eevees and Natures and, like, radio silence. Wait, I didn't battle these guys? Or can you re-battle trainers in this game? Oh, if you can rebattle trainers in this game, that would actually fix what I was complaining about earlier with not being able to grind off of wild Pokemon. Yeah, he's only level 25. Well, unless I didn't battle these guys. Can't battle that person. Yeah, they're just like the things they remove are just so freaking arbitrary. He looks so disappointed. Sonic's birthplace is called Christmas Island. Red like Santa Claus. I think like his shoes are half inspired by Santa Claus and half inspired by Michael Jackson, according to Naoto Shima. Yeah, I don't know if you can rebattle just certain trainers or if I just didn't fight those guys yet. There's a Kadabra over there. Just want to take a little peek over here. See what Pokemon are floating around over here. It's flying! Man, they're flying. I didn't know they could do that. They don't have the ability levitate. Sonic's birthplace being Christmas Island would be a really nice little touch, a little detail though, because that would go a long way to explain his shoes. Just let us through already. No way, only authorized members are allowed. I was told to let no one else in. How can you say that when we were on the same side? How rude, you deny a beautiful girl what she wants. Move it already. Hey, Jesse, wait for me! Urgh. Looks like he blacked out. Do you think this game was originally intended to be a 3DS game? I have to really wonder, because this really is just a 3DS game with HD visuals. Oh, you jerk! Watch where you're walking! Copycat is cute. I hear she really likes fairy, so I'm gonna show it to her when I catch one. Thank you for writing. I hope to see you soon. Hey, don't look at my letter. Well, tell me what to do. With Silphco under control, we can sell Pokemon for profit all around the world. We'll get stinking rich. Yeehaw! Silphco is widely known to all. It's a victim of its own fame. It attracted Team Rocket. Pokemon's growth rates differ from species to species. I'm a huge Raichu fan who came all the way from Alola. Let's trade your Cantonian Raichu for my Raichu. I don't have a Thunderstone to evolve my Pikachu. In-depth coverage of the most famous guy in Saffron, the Karate Master. Interviewer: what is the secret behind your strength? Karate Master: Hwah! Ever since I opened this fighting dojo, I've been doing weight training with Pokemon every single day. Look at this muscle, look at this Pokemon. We're extremely well trained. Next month a tournament will be held at Saffron City Gym. No matter who challenges me, I'll defeat them instantly with my fists. Oh, that's a neat little detail. So Sabrina curb stomped them and then like shut down his gym and then set up her own gym right next to his. Surely that can't be legal. Surely that has to be, like, against league regulations or some shit. But this game pretends like consequences don't exist at all. I mean, Rocket's just walking around out here, taking over a giant corporation, holding everybody hostage, and the police are just, like, non-existent. I'm a huge fan of Lieutenant Surge, the Vermilion City gym leader. What? You have his autograph? Oh wow, I'm super jealous. I've already been here. Man, Gen 8, the Gen 8 game better be like an explosive step up from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and especially this game. Otherwise, there's just going to be an inherent disappointment to everybody, and it's going to be 100% justified. Okay, we can go in the fighting dojo right now. Let's just start the Silphco building. You there. I have to tell you that our office is a bit of a disaster right now, a real disaster. This is no place for kids, not when there are so many dangerous people around. Ah, don't be such a stick in the mud. You won't even let us have a look around? Oh, you're blue. The blue. Kazuki, I've been looking for you. What are you doing in a place like this? Team Rocket. No surprise. Those Team Rocket goons are causing a lot of trouble all over the place. You and me are on the same wavelength, Sheen. No, you're not. You're really not. We can't keep letting Team Rocket do whatever they please. That's right. Come on, it's time we did a little strategy planning. So in short, the plan is this. Kazuki is going to drive Team Rocket out of Silphco just like planned, and we're going to do absolutely nothing at all, except I'm going to give you a few revives. But it'd be crazy to try something like that alone, so Sheen is going with them. No, you're not. While you pipsqueaks do that, I'm gonna do a loop around all of Kanto, squashing out Team Rocket wherever I find them. Oh, great. Oh, nice. So you're not even gonna help, basically. You're gonna do nothing. Nothing. One of us is sure to find out where their boss is hiding. And while I'm at it, I'll swing by the Pokemon League and tell the bigwigs here what's going on. Shouldn't the roles be reversed? You should deal with what's going on here, and we'll go search out Team Rocket. Awesome! Do you think the Elite Four might come help us? Maybe. So that's the battle plan, guys. Time to split up and put it into action. If only it were that simple. Fact is, there's one more thing we've got to do here first. Kazuki, Sheen, if you want me to leave this place up to you two newbies, then prove to me you're up to the task. What? I don't care who goes first. Show me what you've got. You know, the fact that they're adding more detail to the story only draws more attention to how little this situation makes sense. And once again, giant mega corporation being held hostage by a notorious underground criminal organization and the police? Like, there's a point where something stops being a simple story and starts being a bad story. That's what I like to hear. Here I go! Top 10 games of all time. That's a lofty order. Jeez, you just like drop a bomb on me. Only 2 Pokemon? Only level 38, so was he not the champion in this continuity? It really depends on what the stipulations are, Vinyl. Am I allowed to include more than one game per franchise? Because if so, my top 10 list would probably be pretty boring. He has a Charizard. Okay. Ah, come on. Exactly what I'd expect from a Pallet Town trainer. Oh man, so you really are ready for Team Rocket. I feel pretty good about leaving this place in your hands. So you're next, Sheen. Come at me, I'm just getting warmed up. Oh geez, just watching your battle made me nervous. Did you see his Pokemon's eyes? They blew me away. But I'm not backing down. Kazuki, you go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. 2 games from the same franchise, except for Pokemon. 2 different generations, okay. Well, we're just gonna be doing a lot of battling right now, so... probably a good time for that. Although I think I might have some trouble giving you the order of the games. I don't think I can feasibly choose between my #1 spot for games, so I'll just list my favorite games, like top 3 in any order. Hey kid, what are you wandering here for? Alright, so top 3 in any order. Halo 3, Sonic Adventure 2, Resident Evil 4. That's my top 3. You can decide what the order is. I don't really know myself. After that, Pokémon. Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Fire Red. Maybe substitute Emerald with Soul Silver, but it's been a while since I played that. Resident Evil 3. I'm not really keeping count, am I? How many is that? 5, 6, 6 so far. Silent Hill 1 is in there somewhere. Sonic Adventure 1 is definitely in there somewhere, probably closer to the top 3. Halo Combat Evolved is also close to the top 3 as well. So that should be like one more, right? So that's Halo 3, Pokemon Emerald, or Pokemon Fire Red, Silent Hill, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 3, Jeez, Ray's having a lot of trouble navigating this place. Oh, warp panels, my favorite. I'm not good at thinking of things on the spot. There's probably a lot of other games that I've played that I really like too, but I can't think of right now. Oh, broke his glasses. Made his face purple. Oh, cool. Warp panels that are even slower. That are way slower than before. Definitely not going to be using them. Until I need to. Man, just in general, I'm so sick of the Sylph building. I've gone through it so many freaking times within the past few years, and it's always just such a slog. That was very nice, Adam. Where them gay Poke Boys at? Well, you can headcanon that Shinji and Adam here have a thing. Or you can headcanon that Shinji has a thing with any one of the team members. Except for Yui, that would be a bit weird. Do you consider yourself a furry? That dog thing in Manifest Heart inclines me to think that. That dog thing is a great way to describe Shade. Nope, I'm not a furry. But my channel is full of furries. You missed my show, it's only been a few months. And I streamed work on it 2 days ago. Why would he hate me for that? I'm surrounding him with a bunch of foxy mamas, literally. Literally everybody but Shinji and Adam is a fox. Well, hopefully I keep improving, Vinyl. Pet Scott, what does he do? Okay, Adam, take the lead. The soundtrack in this game is really good, but I still think the anime renditions of all the Kanto themes is better, because I think the anime renditions have more interesting instrumentation and a wider variety. But funnily enough, my problem with I had the opposite problem with Fire Red's soundtrack, where I didn't like the I didn't like Fire Red's rendition of the Kanto themes because I felt like the instrumentation was had too much variety, and the instrumentation was too random. And it also randomly changed the pitch of a lot of songs, which made them not sound the same. Is a Let's Play for a fictional PS1 game? Wait, is it a Let's Play or a web series about a Let's Play? Like a story about a Let's Play or an actual just a Let's Play? It looks so authentic, it's insane. Is it a fictional Let's Play is what I'm asking. By comparison, yeah, but as a Switch. No, Shinji! Shinji, no! How dare you! I bounce the controller in my hand for 1 minute and Shinji goes insane. But yeah, it's easy on the eyes and everything, but as a Switch game, it's pretty like lackluster. Like, look at take a look at the poly count on fucking Ninetales' tails. Just like, look how blocky Ninetales' tails are. It looks like, honestly, it looks like it came straight out of the N64. I'd honestly like to see a comparison between this Ninetales and the Pokemon Stadium Ninetales. But this game, I would say, other than the resolution, obviously, and maybe some shader operations, that this game is definitely a step down visually from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and Sun and Moon. Because, you know, the environments are all square and blocky and isometric like this. Whereas in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, everything, you know, is proportioned. The human characters are proportioned, and the level layout is a lot more dynamic and realistic. You! What is it, Mr. Archer? You know that kid? Oh, hey. Where have you been? Huh, Kazuki? You know that old guy? So you're fool enough to get in our way, is that it? What brave little boys. Wait, aren't they the ones who are getting in our way? Not even. Mr. Archer's saying you're getting in his way, alright? You want to go home in tears or what? Calm yourself. I'll teach these children a good lesson. Comparable power to the Xbox 360 or PS3? If so, that's kind of laughable. Fucking... Oh, I thought I was sending out my own Cubone. I kind of forgot Sheen existed. Oh my god, I really don't like... Well, it's not that I don't like, but the double battles with the partner AI is really annoying. Because it just, like... It's basically just a 2v1. Where you have to basically do all of the work and babysit the partner AI, and the battles go really slowly because you can't control the other Pokemon. I said it before, but I'll say it again. They really botched a real missed opportunity. This game should not have been a Kanto remake. You know what should have actually been a Kanto remake, and what would have made the perfect testing bed for really bringing Pokemon into the next generation, and like having like an overhauled real-time battle system or anything like that. If they wanted to get that ambitious, Kanto would have been the perfect palette for all that, because the baseline is already there. The Pokemon selection is pretty basic and everything. So it makes the perfect testing ground for like that sort of really advanced battle system, you know? Because a lot of the work has already been done. So like the dev team can focus all of their efforts towards making that battle system as good as it can be. And then it's prepped for the next game, which can actually have a new region. But now they can't have they can't do that. They can't do that after releasing this game. They can't do that after just releasing another Kanto remake. I mean, they could make another Kanto remake right after this game, but I think everybody would like rebel and drag the Game Freak out into the streets if they did that. Because I'm pretty sure everybody, even Gen 1ers, are sick of Gen 1 at this point. One of Doduo's two heads splits to form a unique species. It runs close to 40 miles in prairies. That's not very impressive, is it? Can't Cheetos run at 60 miles per hour? Not surprised then. So it wasn't just a stroke of luck that let you beat me last time. I understand now. We'll have to be more careful about you two. Out of the way! Ow! Hey, look, that grunt dropped something. Alright, so good. I don't have to mess around with the freaking teleporters to get the card key this time. Very nice, thank you. Okay, it's about time I put Asuka and, or not Asuka, Katsuragi and Yui back in my party. Alert and looking around. Good, Ray. I heard a kid was wandering around. Is it just me, or is that cloud space background like really, really compressed? Hi, the Tasmanian Tiger trilogy on Steam. Oh god. Sans, I don't know if never know if you're memeing or being serious. I don't know if you're making a joke about the Spiral Reignited trilogy, which isn't on Steam. I've never heard of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger or anything like that. Definitely on board with that 5-star. Still a bummer that we can't rename NPC traded Pokemon though, because that's like the dumbest thing that I've ever seen ever. Okay, gotcha. I think I've come to like really. I too have come to like really be good at like recognizing when dev teams clearly care, and when they really don't. Like with Game Freak and like Valve with their games, at least with Left 4 Dead, you can really tell when they just didn't give a fuck. But other teams, other games, like with Team Silent, who made the Silent Hill games, like they cared a lot about their game and like went to great lengths to like make them really good. and fix any issues that came up. But in this game, for example, there's just like so many baffling things that just show they just did not give a fuck. Playing this game while eating Frosted Flakes. Wait, what? Is Shredder and Shade's relationship asexual? Wrap your head around the idea of him hooking up and Shredder doesn't accidentally kill the Mighty Anna. Okay, well, one, I don't concern myself with the sexual aspect of it. Two, I don't see, even if I did, I don't see how that would lead to Shredder murdering him in the process. I don't see the connection there. Who got paralyzed? Ray, okay. Everybody's level 40 across the board except for Yui. I mean, that's no surprise, Stent, but at least Sega clearly has a better management than Konami does, because they're still making games at least, and they still voice their concern about wanting to make games at least. Do you think the Spin Dash in Sonic Generations is overpowered? Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I'm about to go on a diatribe on my philosophy behind the Spin Dash. So, the reason the Unchained Spin Dash works in 3D, like in Sonic Adventure, is because it takes a lot more work to maintain your... It takes a lot more management to, and spatial awareness to maintain that speed and use the Spin Dash well in 3D. Whereas in 2D, it's a lot more simple to maintain speed, unless it comes to like stuff like memorization and reaction time. So, since it's a lot harder to do stuff like that in 3D, the Unchained Spin Dash makes a lot of sense in SA1 and 2. And having the Spin Dash be more require either holding down and tapping the A button to charge it up in the 2D games, or using the drop dash in the 2D games, those kind of limitations on the Spin Dash make a lot more sense, because, you know, speed is a lot more instant in the 2D, you know? And you don't have to really do any management of, like, you know, space at all. So, them basically taking SA1 Spin Dash and putting it to Classic Sonic and Generations in 2D, yeah, I can see how it's overpowered. Though I'd have to go back to Generations and really analyze how the levels are designed to, you know, to account for the more powerful Spin Dash. Because I think it could work. Totally could work. But if you put that kind of Spin Dash in the other classic Sonic games, then yeah, I think it definitely would be pretty broken. This guy still calls me a traitor. I mean, they don't look that sharp, Rocky. Shredder is supposed to be a Black Widow spider, right? Oh, that looks like a painting of the tower in Gold and Silver Crystal Heart Gold Soul Silver in Johto. Forget what it's called exactly. Bell Tower? Yeah, it would be interesting to consider what would happen if you put the classic spin dash in a 3D game. One of the 4 Rocket Sisters. I don't really know how you would do that though, because how would you duck in that game? Like a button combo, I guess. Yeah, I definitely have vinyl. How would you charge it then? Would it work similar to SA2's spin dash where you have to hold down the button for a second before it actually begins charging? I mean, I guess SA2's spin dash is already kind of a variation of the 2D spin dash. Although I think a spin 2D, like a classic Sonic spin dash implemented into the 3D would be like kind of like SA2's, but would also like severely hinder your movement left and right. I don't really know how I would feel about that, though, because one of the most fun things about Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 is using the spin dash and still retaining full control. I'd be open to having a design like that, though. You know, bringing like more hardcore systems of or challenging require skillful knowledge and use of a momentum system to traverse levels. I feel like there's always been room to grow in the Sonic series for like mandatory usage of the physics and everything in both classic and adventure games, where, you know, it's required to progress. And it really tests like your knowledge and skill with the momentum and physics. Ooh, that's a booby. Yeah, I think the classic spin dash could totally work in 3D. You just have to design the game or the level design around it. Although, if I'm being honest, I think a more unchained spin dash captures like what it feels like to be Sonic a lot better without sacrificing in, you know, the depth and the gameplay like the boost does. So I think, you know, ultimately, even if it's hard, you know, it's hard to say because it's never been attempted, but ultimately, I think I'd always prefer having a more unchained spin dash that you can charge up at any time while you're moving without coming to a stop, able to turn freely with it, and don't lose movement control in using it. Jesus Christ, this is taking a long time. Silphco building is rough. I think it might be my least favorite part of every Kanto game, this one included. Although I think it might be actually better here because I don't have to remember which warp tile takes me to the key card. So, good job, you did something nice. Let's go. I prefer SA1 spin dash to SA2 spin dash, but SA2 spin dash is still fine. It was a good way of nerfing it. If they had to nerf it, they did a really good job with it. You know, the only change they made to it was just having its activation time take a little longer, but everything else about it is still the same, so perfectly fine with it. Though if SA2 were remade, I would totally want it to be just like and how it was in SA1. I haven't been unlocking any of these doors. Forgot that I had the keycard. Came to save us? Why, thank you. I want you to have this Pokemon for saving us. Oh, geez, thanks. Didn't actually expect that. Loves to swim. Hi, Moko. Gentle soul that can understand human speech as if other Pokemon can't. Can ferry people across the sea on its back. I think that's a really good philosophy stent. Although I'm okay with a bit more differentiation between the gameplay styles. I think the limit to which I'm okay with it is probably SA2 with the mech gameplay. As my standard is, as long as the gameplay is third-person speedy platforming that allows you to have a nice speedy flow through a level without coming to that many stops. I'm fine with anything they do. Though you should also leave room for, like, you know, small mini games like Sky Chase, pinball. I think that, you know, there's room for that kind of stuff too. You know, just simple little mini games like that don't overstay their welcome. Oh, there's Sheen. What's he doing in there? Got another PP up. What should I use it on? I gave 2 PP ups to raise Ice Beam. I gave 1 to Adam's Psychic. I'll hold on to it for now. Oops. Prideful about something. Yeah, you have plenty to be prideful about. Honestly, Shinji makes a face at like someone who just took a shit on my bed and is proud about it. Did you do it, Shinji? Did you? Sounds like my kind of game stat. Well, GG, Voltorb. Fucking ate that. Dinner. You're probably even more disappointed in me that I don't understand that reference. Eat up these self-destructs. Yui used Scald, but it failed. Honestly, Mango, that probably would have gone a long way to giving the game a lot more depth. Though it depends on obviously how the missions were structured. If they worked with the controls and level design. Dragon Pulse. Yeah, I've always wrestled with the idea that what Tails should do after SA2. Like, obviously I want to bring his flight gameplay back, but you can't just ignore, like, his plane gameplay and also his mech gameplay. I think that has a place to be brought back as well. And honestly, I think all of those things can be, like, poured into a game where that actually stars him, a spin-off that stars solely him as the playable character. But if Tails were ever playable in a game again, I think there should only be like 2 of those things. Ideally, probably just either his mech and his plane gameplay, or his flight and his plane gameplay. If he shared a game with the other characters, like in a Sonic Adventure 3, for example. So yeah, like Sky Chase there would be like, you know, the return of the Sky Chase minigame. The team is leveled pretty nicely. Oh, I thought that name sounded familiar. Smart candies. I think I'll give that to Ray because I feel like her special attack has been pretty lacking. That's only at 104. Oh, I have shit tons though. It's hard because I need to force myself to balance how many I use, otherwise the game is just gonna like break. I'm just gonna like completely balls the game up. Balls my Pokemon stats up, because I don't think there's a limit on how many candies I can give them. Well, the problem is Vinyl, that Sega is like really out of touch and has a habit of listening to the wrong people. So they get the impression that, you know, an SA3 would be a risk or it isn't wanted. I need to go back to the lower floors and explore the rooms that I need to open with the card key. 11 floors. Bing bong. Just calling a game SA3? Well, in that case, I can understand why they wouldn't, because if a game's turned out to be bad, and if it wasn't an actual SA3, then that would be like a death sentence. That would have like an even worse lineage than Sonic 06 probably, just because of like the expectation that title brings. It'd be like, it definitely make the lists of plenty top 10 biggest disappointments in gaming videos. Top 10 games that haven't aged that well. Number 10, Sonic Adventure. The facial animations are weird. Look at me falling through the floor. Sonic World Adventure? Maybe, but it doesn't play any. It's nothing like a Sonic Adventure game, other than the hub worlds and maybe some aspects of story's tone. Why are kids allowed in here? Game Freak is so freaking afraid of clipping. Like, oh, this is like a level of polish that I think goes a little too far. Like, Game Freak is so afraid of clipping that the freaking hitboxes, or collision boxes, whatever, for the following Pokemon are so ridiculously huge that they don't to not allow for any clipping, that it just like means that the following Pokemon just like cannot follow you through like so many spaces in this game without just getting stuck and having to teleport. Like, it's okay, Game Freak, just a little bit of clipping is fine. It's fine, nobody's going to freak out, you know? More people are going to notice that their following Pokemon is constantly getting stuck on everything than if they clip into their model clips into something like 2 pixels. I definitely wouldn't say Unleashed is closer to the Adventure series. I definitely wouldn't say Unleashed is closer to the Adventure series than it is 06 is. Would a Metroidvania style really work for a character who's supposed to have gameplay that's all about, like, you know, spatial freedom and flying all over the place, though? Wouldn't that work a lot more for Knuckles? Especially when you consider, like, how Knuckles' levels are designed in SA2. Namely, Wild Canyon, Death Chamber, and Aquatic Mine. Which are, like actually kind of Metroidvania a little bit. Especially Aquatic Mine, which has the air necklace. And Meteor Herd, actually, because of how, like, the steps you need to go through to get the sunglasses. And Wild Canyon to get the Mystic Melody. It actually applies to a lot of SA2, with how certain power-ups are gained, and the Lost Chow missions. Forces was a step in the right direction in everything but the gameplay, which is, like, several steps back. Tails' Adventure... wasn't that a 2D game, though? That's a lot different than designing a 3D game with flight gameplay. Knuckles fit something like a collectathon? Yeah, maybe, but actually, I've thought about this, and I would actually give, like, a collectathon type of gameplay to Rouge instead. Because it makes sense, right? So she'd be kind of like Shadow, in that she'd be like collecting gems all over the place. Rouge gems, get it? Obviously, it'd be like even faster than Spyro is. I'd be more comfortable having Rouge have a collectathon type of gameplay than a stealth type of gameplay, which is, you know, stealth inherently has an element of, like, you know, slowness and methodicalness to it that's really tricky to get to work with a Sonic game. SI2 only ever did it once with the egg quarters thing, and there it was really, really simple and basic. I would only be good with Knuckles having a beat-em-up, like I said before. I would only be good with Knuckles having a beat-em-up similar to the Werehog if it was, like, sped up significantly and was much, much less repetitive. And stopped you a lot less. Honestly, I'm more willing to want Knuckles to have a Heroes combat style than an Unleashed combat style. Combat in Heroes was really, really good. Well, not just good, but fitting, more in tune with, you know, Sonic type of gameplay. Yeah, Knuckles and Rouge's controls in SA2 are perfect. Have the game play itself by trying to cover up all glitches. Yeah, I don't remember anybody commending, giving it any props for not having glitches, though. I think people were more preoccupied with how amazingly mediocre it was. I think what hurts most, though, is that, you know, Forces was a step in the right direction, and, like, the tone and story, even if it was not actually good. But because the game itself was so mediocre, it's just gonna be used as more ammo for, like, Sonic can't have a dark story. Why does it keep trying to be edgy? Nobody wants that. Also, apparently, I think Sonic Team took the wrong lesson away from what people are asking for when they said that they were disappointed with the stories of the Colors games. I think they took away just the message that they wanted it to be more dark, edgy, and serious. And especially when they explicitly said, like, in one of the trailers, that this is a serious story. Serious story. And then Izuka is coming out, like, saying, yes, this is a more serious story. As if, like, that's the only standard. That's the only thing we wanted, is just for it to be more serious. It's just like, nope. Like, some people may say that they want, like, more serious Sonic games, but, like, what they're referring to is, like, they want the games that, just stories just to be actually good. Like, SA1 and 2 are not 100% serious games. But they were memorable, they stuck in people's minds. They just happened to have darker elements because those work to tell their stories. They work to enhance those games' stories. They weren't good because they were dark or serious at times. What do you think is next for the Sonic series? What do you predict the next mainline game will be? I really don't know. It's pretty much impossible for me to predict what Sonic Team will do, because Izuka himself is, like, just an amorphous blob, and I don't know what he wants out of the series or what his priorities are. I have no freaking clue. I cannot tell you no matter what. Must be good to have one of those remastered trilogies on Steam, Stan. Still holding out for Spyro Reignited on PC. I probably would have bought Spyro Reignited on console right now, but the biggest factor in why I didn't was because it's 30 FPS on consoles. Why are games still releasing in this day and age at 30 FPS? Good thing I buffed up Katsuragi's HP and defense. Following Pokemon really don't work well in this map. What kind of game series is it? A platformer? Why is it no Psybeam? What strain of what kind of platformer is it? Like Collectathon, Mario-like, parkour, Sonic-like, with momentum and everything, or RPG platformer? I don't even know what kind of games are RPG platformers. Maybe Sonic Unleashed? Sonic Heroes in a way, I guess? Don't you level up throughout the level? Not really. Nope. Oh, mister. You know, the one thing I'm realizing while I'm playing this game is that with the more limited graphics of the earlier games, having you use your imagination more, I feel like, at least with me, I feel like it was more stimulating with the limited graphics because they gave you much more room for your imagination, which is obviously more interesting than what's happening on screen. But here, since the graphics are a lot more fleshed out and everything is a lot more fully rendered and everything, it gives less room to the environment. But the on-screen visuals are still not very interesting at all. So it just makes the whole experience like a lot more dull and boring to me. because there's less room for you to use your imagination. But the visuals on screen aren't interesting enough to warrant that. That's one of the reasons why I have the battle effects disabled, because, you know, if they're not interesting enough on screen, if they're not interesting enough to have enabled, then why would I, when I could just, like, speed through it much faster? They don't add enough for me, they don't make things interesting enough for me to keep them on when I could go through it, everything much faster without them. I need to keep this game because I need to keep my Mew. And also, there are a lot of Kanto Pokemon that I want to have on my permanent Pokemon army that I'm going to compile at some point. Don't ask me when though. And this game was a good opportunity to collect them, especially since this game allows for multiple save files. A beautiful Sky who is disguised as a nurse. Or Rocket Sisters. Well, at least if they're the only females in the building, at least they're visually distinct. There was nothing to set apart the Rocket Brothers in before. Hi, Kaimon. I think what I explained before about how what's happening on screen isn't interesting at all, but it still leaves less room for the imagination. I think that's all the more reason that the Gen 8 game really needs to overhaul the system in some way to make the whole thing a lot more stimulating. Because honestly, I think the RPG, I think at least this version of the RPG, like traditional style of Pokemon, I think it's just about run its course. It's just about gotten all it can, and I don't think it's gonna work as well the way it is on modern console with like modern graphics. Who would take its place? Christian Whitehead. At least for the 2D games. Yuji Naka, if he was interested, might be a good choice. Though I'm not really sure what kind of impacts Naka had on things other than like the programming. Or the way the games were like fundamentally designed. Other than that, I don't really know what kind of impact he had on the series as a whole. One thing I do know is that Iizuka definitely worked much better in the past than he did now. I don't know. Maybe the composition of the Sonic team just like had a much better dynamic back then. So they all kept each other in check. Or maybe Iizuka just like went insane within the past decade. Who knows? Ideally, though, definitely just be someone who's has a clear, concise vision for the Sonic series and knows what they want. But that's kind of a double-edged sword, because if they do have a clear and concise vision for the Sonic series, ooh, flamethrower. If they do have that vision, and that vision turns out to not be good, or not really aligned with what I want to see, particularly, then that could lead to dissatisfaction. With me, at least. If someone had a clear and concise vision, exactly what they wanted out of the Sonic series, and would stop at nothing to make the Sonic series like that, and try their hardest to make the Sonic series like that, and it their vision ended up being something like turning Sonic into an isometric platformer whose story revolves around telling fart jokes all day and Sonic memes. That wouldn't be very nice. Or just basically being like Sonic Colors. I wouldn't like that either. What does Naka even work on nowadays? Kingdom Hearts? Is he at Square Enix or Final Fantasy? Is it Final Fantasy? Square Enix? Yeah, Square Enix. Final Fantasy. Kingdom Hearts. Final Fantasy. I don't think the issue is so much that he's trying to please everyone, just that he's really bad at doing it. Like, I totally believe that you could please most Sonic fans. Just look at Sonic Mania. Like, I really don't think the Sonic, like, split, the Sonic factions, as they're called, is as much as an issue as people make it out to be. Because if you just make a good game like Sonic Mania, everybody's happy with it. Most people are happy with it. I wholeheartedly believe that if you made like an Adventure 3 with the same love and passion and quality control, most importantly, that Sonic and Mania was made, most people would be happy. So I don't think the issue is that he's trying to please everyone. It's just that the dev team is just really incompetent. However that might manifest, like, I don't know, they just hired the wrong people, or Sega just manages them really badly, or they have, like, just crazy restrictions placed on them. One thing what I do know is that Sonic Team definitely is not in any sort of ideal position to make their games the best they can be. But we don't know why that is, so if we can't identify the problem, then we don't have any hope of fixing it. Okay, looks like I need to find one warp panel so I can get to the other side of the room on the 11th floor. Plenty of adventure fags bitching about Mania and calling it shit. What? Are you referring to the SA3 Facebook page? Don't worry, they're like a giant minority. Nobody agrees with them about that. Most Sonic fans were definitely pretty pleased with Mania. Well, time to mess around with warp panels for another hour. This segment of the game drags out for so freaking long. Yeah, it is, Vinyl. Early on, they were really good, and I defended them with a lot of their stuff. They had some really good content and some really good posts about their philosophy behind the series. But, you know, as time has gone on, a lot of people left, a lot of admins left the page, and those who were left were just really extreme about their views. The page is pretty much dead nowadays, anyway. It barely makes any posts of note, and any ones that do, most ones that do, are met with like great ire from anyone who comments on it, including me. You know, the page isn't even about Sonic Adventure 3 anymore. Wait, why does Porygon have outlines now? That's weird. There's black lines on him now. I think if you compare this Porygon model to the Pokemon Stadium model, that Pokemon Stadium model probably beats it out, like, by a long shot. The page isn't even about Sonic Adventure 3 anymore. It's just about one of the only admins left on there. It's just about the only admins left on there, like, insulting people and, like, trying to, like, spread his propaganda. That's a really monumental task to go about, Mango. You could ideally probably be some kind of, like, not a fighting game, but like more a real-time, you know, a real-time battling game. Maybe a little bit like Smash Bros, but, you know, actually like taking place in 3D. So like stats with Pokemon and everything, and move matchups and all of that good stuff from Pokemon would obviously be there, but I think the biggest thing that would change would just be the turn-based system. So you'd have to, like, adapt all of that to, like, add an element of, like, timing with the player and everything. And, like, actually have, like, an element of skill with the controls. Honestly, I don't know if Game Freak is up to something like that. I don't know if anyone at Game Freak has any experience making that type of game. So it's going to be a real challenge. I mean, it's a question if they're going to actually do that in the first place, though. But honestly, if something like that would have the potential to, like, make for one of the greatest Pokemon games ever. If it were done well. Because, like, you take the strategy that's already inherent to Pokemon, with the stats, the type matchups, the moves, all that stuff, the abilities, and you adapt all of that to work with a real-time battle game with a real element of skill and precision and timing. That has the potential to be really, really good, but it's going to be really hard to get to work properly, especially if no one at Game Freak has any experience making that kind of thing and making it well. I don't know where to go. Oh, my Joy-Con is acting up again. What are you doing, Joy-Con? Just, like, disconnected for some reason. Go! Go back to the top floor. Warp panel sucks so much. It's just the trial and error and wasting time. I don't know anything about the Final Fantasy games. I can't say. There's a door I haven't opened here. This is the longest I've ever spent in the Silpho building, I think. Thanks. SA2, the script for the SA2 analysis is already complete. I've recorded the audio for a little bit of it. Yeah, I can definitely see why people would like it. If it's actually competently written and good, that's good. My contention with it has always been that it's not what it's like the opposite of what I want from Sonic, though. So that's always been the reason why I'm not a fan of it. Oh, I think I made it. Self-destruct. Am I here? I made it. Oh wait, no, this isn't the right floor. But I am in a new area. I did find new stuff. Okay, I don't know where to go now, again. Yeah, vinyl, totally. If everything you said is true. That's a real winner of a game for me, even if it doesn't have a Japanese voice option. Though I can't imagine any scenario where it ever wouldn't. A Sonic game ever wouldn't. Even if there's no option in game, there's always a Japanese version. So I would straight up import fucking from Japan to play that game. It would probably release on Steam, in which case probably wouldn't be all that hard to make it think I'm playing the Japanese version. The problem I have with Roger is that he's so far removed from what Sonic has been established to sound like. And by this point, I just instinctually associate him with the kind of writing that I don't like seeing in a Sonic game. Because that's all he's ever appeared with. Even with Forces, there was still like that kind of writing lingering around, because it was still written by the same people, or localized by the same people. It doesn't have to be Kanemaru, as long as it's someone who sounds similar. This is really annoying. This is really freaking annoying. I hate this. Ugh. Fuck's sake, I'm just gonna Google it. I don't fucking care anymore. Ninth floor. Even without the writing, I don't like Roger Craig Smith's voice. It just sounds really fake and strained. Jaleel White? No. I don't want him voicing Sonic unless it's explicitly just like a straight adaptation of the American canon. Otherwise, I don't think he has any place in the series, since he only voiced Sonic in the American versions, which don't have anything to do with the more Japanese versions. Oh yeah, Ben Schwartz. I took a listen to him, and he sounds really good. As long as he doesn't try to modulate his voice to a ridiculous degree like Roger does, I think he's a really good fit for Sonic. So if he stays closer to his normal voice, he should be a good fit. Honestly, I think Ben Schwartz is likely to be the next English voice of Sonic. I think Roger Craig Smith has said that he's tired of voice acting or something. Martin Burke, he was okay, but he made his voice a little too high-pitched for Sonic. But I do like the conviction that he said his lines with. Why does my Joy-Con keep randomly disconnecting? I charged it. Okay, finally. That was really not fun. That's far enough. What? You again? Me again, as many times as it takes. I will not let you reach the boss. Huh? What was that? Reach the boss? Kazuki, do you think? He's right up ahead. So the boss of Team Rocket is right here in this building. That makes things even easier then. Go, Kazuki, this is our best chance to beat their boss. Old man, you'll be dealing with me. Why should the Sonic movie be my worst enemy? I mean, it's probably gonna be terrible. There's no reason to think it won't be. But it'll just be another movie on top of the pile of terrible movie adaptations. Hold it right there, twerp. Our boss is in a meeting, you better not disturb him. Well, if it does well, then it depends on if it was actually, you know, good or not. If that's a bad thing. As always. Oh, I hate kids. Just like always. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. You gonna look exasperated again, Shinji? Yeah, get some new reactions, boyo. Now, Mr. President, I hope you're not thinking of lying to me. The Master Ball. You successfully created one, didn't you? Do you think it's that easy to make? And now I know who you really are. There is no way I wanted to make a thing like that. Not for someone like you. How dare you? And give up any thought of forcing us to create lots of powerful Pokémon to you. Using stolen research to create Pokémon. That's not something Sylph should ever do. We had a deal. You agreed to this. You're a smart man. I'm sure you can imagine what will happen to your people if you say no to me now. Hi. Ah, young Kazukis, we meet again. President of Sylph and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. There needs to be a better physical fire type move for Flareon than fucking Flare Blitz. Like, I'm not surprised that they didn't do that just for Flareon for this game, because they're lazy as fuck with this game. But would have been nice. What do you think of a lot of anime making the up and down motion and never puckering up to make the O sound when lip syncing? I mean, that's just part of the style. Sure, it's just to save time and not have to make as many cells, but you know, you get used to it, and it's just become part of the anime style. A lot of anime do, specifically anime movies, and in more intense moments, do have the lips sync exactly to the dialogue, but usually not. And that's just the way. That's just the style that anime has kind of made itself. Just a style born out of limitations, I guess. Go, Shinji! He paralysis-ized me. I lost again? Blast! I have little choice, it seems. I will relinquish Sylph for now. But Team Rocket will never fail. Kazuki, never forget. All Pokémon exist for Team Rocket's use. I may leave you for now, but we will meet again. Now the music's all nice.
Oh dear boy, thank you for saving us here at Sylph.
I suppose that's so. It wasn't just you, it was that wonderful partner of yours too.
I will never forget how you saved us all in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way, and I'm quite magnanimous, so I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do? You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype, the Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. Truthfully, we've only succeeded in making just one, so you should probably be quiet about using it.
Thank you for rescuing all of us. We, from the President on down, are indebted to you for what you did. Is that a Moltres? Pictures of a legendary Pokemon? An old research file. It has a photo of a cute Pokemon and a strong-looking Pokemon. The rest is all graphs. Graphs! Oh, more. There's Zapdos. Articuno, not Arcticuno. Oh my god. Alright, time to finally take on the gyms of this town. And deal with even more teleportation pads. We're not done yet. Kazuki, you did it! You beat Giovanni, right? That archer guy made a run for it, so I chased him all the way out here, and then all the Team Rocket runs straight out of Saffron City, too. Guess we're lucky you're such a strong trainer, Kazuki. To be honest, I was a little scared. Like, what would happen to us if it turned out the bad guys were the strongest, you know? But you and me, Kazuki, we really managed to save Sylph. Nobody will have to go through what Cubone went through ever again. Alright, now that everything's back to normal, I guess it's time for the next Pokemon gym. Have you been to Saffron City Gym already, Kazuki? How many badges have you got? That many? Oh, wow. Maybe we'll both make it all the way to the Pokemon League. Let's both give it our best shot. See ya! Game Freak is like making a direct effort to make him the most bland rival we've ever had. Alright, gym time. I really wish this game had a bike system. Like, even though you can ride on certain Pokemon that will go really, really fast, if you don't have them, then you're boned. And if your team doesn't consist of them, then you're boned. Checking out the buildings. Blood or soy sauce? Huh? What's this person doing in the corner? Hey, I'm a coach trainer. I'm on loan into the fighting dojo. I'm a pretty strong trainer. Wanna have a battle? Let's have a serious battle. Hiya! Wow, Pokemon's really low level compared to me for being a coach trainer. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. It's not a good matchup. Dun, 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 dun. I'm totally defeated. Ooh, Thunder Punch. Can anybody use that? I don't think anybody can use that. Adam, except for Adam. I think I picked up a bunch of TMs. Let's see. I can give Adam Flamethrower. Should I place anything? Oh yeah, I got Dragon Pulse, but I never did anything with it. Alright, got quite the coverage here. Do I benefit at all from Flamethrower? Probably gain more coverage from Flamethrower than I would Thunderbolt. Yeah, okay. Adam's moveset is like entirely TMs, so I could just swap out any moves at any time. I can also learn Dragon Pulse. Nobody else can learn that but Adam, though. Do I have to take them all down, or can I just, like, take down 2? I'm gonna take them all down regardless, I'm just curious. Oh, come on, he sees me from all the way across the room. Has to slowly walk all the way over here. Ooh, that Shadow Ball. Alright, Shinji. Time to shine, my dude. Yay, flinch. I haven't saved in quite a while. Living on the edge.
I am the karate master. I am the leader here. So you wish to challenge us. Expect no mercy. Wow!
I'm gonna cute you to death. Ow. Fucking Shinji. Didn't even drain half my health, and it's super effective against an Eevee. I get stabbed from it too.
Beaten. Indeed, I have lost, but I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting-type Pokémon.
Whoa! Whoa!
Choose whichever you like.
I think Hitmonchan is good. Punches in corkscrew fashion. It can punch its way through concrete wall like a drill.
You choose one.
They're just taunting me by leaving the other one out. They're like, you want it? You want it, don't you? Why is Hitmonchan's sprite so huge? It's weird how they left some... He has the modest nature. Woo! 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 Pretty good IVs though. Damn. It's weird how they left a lot of the sprites from like Gen 3 alone, but they remade like so many of them for like no reason. Like a lot of them are just like weirdly bigger than others. Like I don't know why. Like it just throws me off like how much bigger a lot of them are than the others. Take me to the Pokemon Center, Shinji. Ooh, this looks kind of new. Still need more panels though. Wait, what? Pokemon that's at least level 45 before you want to challenge me. I fucking hate you. This is a bad game. This is the worst game ever made. Fuck you. What the hell? I fucking hate you. Mr. Gatekeeper, can I go in now? Thanks. Ugh. I'm tired of this game. I think I'm just cranky though. I need to eat. I'm hungry. I don't think I'm so much tired of this game. I'm just tired of Kanto. In general. Yeah, I got the flinch. This place looks really, really cool, but they didn't get rid of the teleporting bullshit, so... Bleh. I like those guys' expressions. I like their character design. It's really, really nice. Teleporting is a little bit more streamlined, I guess. Younger than you? You look like you're 17. Wasn't this trainer originally like an old lady trainer class? Her dialogue doesn't really make sense with her. I guess it depends on how young Sabrina's gonna end up being, or end up looking. Oh no. It bothers me so much when I have to use more Pokemon than the trainer I'm facing, but I'm not allowed to lose, otherwise I'll game over. I'm not allowed to... It's not okay to fail. It's not okay to lose a battle in this game. It's a game over. But it feels like I'm cheating so much, and I hate it. Pretty much goes with every Pokemon game. I don't know, I might do Soul Silver. Who knows? Really don't know what I'd like to play after this. I'm still sort of recovering from my I don't know what you would call it. My mental destruction for the past 2 months. Can you fucking please? Please don't use an attacking move. Thank you. Metal Gear Solid? I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the mood to experience something wholly new right now. I don't know what I'm in the mood for, to be honest. I mean, I kind of do know what I'm in the mood for, actually. I'm in the mood to fucking play Spyro Reignited and the Resident Evil 2 remake. Spyro Reignited's not on PC yet, and Resident Evil 2 remake doesn't come out for another 2 months. Really 2 months. Oh, that's my alarm. Hold on. Hey, I made it. Everybody's watching. So, you've come. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic power since I was a child. It started when I carelessly threw a spoon aside and it bent itself into an unnatural shape. I dislike battling, but if you wish to, then I will show you my power. Setting up, huh? Nice crit. Yay, special defense spell. Not Asuka. Yeah. Ray. Animating traditionally? On paper? Yeah, it's actually the first method I ever animated using. I think that's the only time I ever tried animating on paper. Yeah, I don't want to animate on paper. It just seems like really inefficient. Do 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 do. Pick up, please. I don't like using items in battle if my opponent's not going to use them. Rip. Hi again, 5-star. Nomming on a cookie. Alright, what should I do here? It's definitely gonna outspeed me. I think I need to go for a Confuse Ray. There's no way I can hope for a flinch using Dark Pulse. I could go for a burn using Flamethrower, but will I do more damage using Dark Pulse or Flamethrower? Hold on. Let's see. Let's do some maths. Okay, so this will do 180 with a burn chance, and this will do 120. Yeah, Flamethrower. Oh wait, no, I got that wrong. Flamethrower is not super effective. I got that reversed, sorry. Oh, I burned anyway. Yeah, I got the effectiveness reversed. Wait, what? Oh! Get that off my screen. What is this? Yeah, this'll do 160. This'll do 90 plus 45 equals 135. Okay. Got that reversed. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. I'm happy the game is actually challenging me, though. Your victory has earned you a Marsh Badge. A Marsh Badge raises the level of Pokémon that will obey you to level 60 for Pokémon that you have received from another trainer. And wait, please take this TM with you. TM33 is Calm Mind. It makes a Pokémon concentrate to boost both its special attack and special defense in battle. Psychic power isn't something that only a few people have. Everyone has psychic power, people just don't realize it. Calm Mind, that is definitely something I want to teach some of my pokes. Can I teach it to... Oh wait, oh, I thought Yui could learn it. No, she can't. Asuka and Ray can learn it though. I don't want to teach it to Adam though. Maybe I should teach it to you guys. In any case, I definitely want to get rid of Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Or Confuse Ray. Still have a burn chance on Flamethrower. I feel like Will-O-Wisp would be redundant. Yeah, Will-O-Wisp. Should I get rid of anything on Ray? It would be Aurora Beam, but been pretty useful for like save up on PP for Ice Beam. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. I'd prefer to have a more diverse moveset than have any redundant ones. Redundant moves. Which teleport pad did I come in from? Hey, there we go. Oh, my Joy-Con's all sweaty. My hand's all sweaty. Shaking uncontrollably. Liar, you don't look to be shaking uncontrollably. I like Fairy Ninetails. He's nice. Nice and pretty. Alright, where would we go after this? I think we would go south from Lavender Town. Approach Fuchsia from there. Hold on. Okay, well... I think I'm gonna end the stream here then. I'm gonna end it off at Vermilion City, right next to Mina, so I know when I next load in the game, I know to battle her, so I can get my bottle cap. Bottle caps are gonna be really useful on Asuka because she has really bad special attack IVs. Hi, Supersonic Girl. Oh. Looking happily at the ocean. Happy for you, Yui. Okay. Alright, ugh. I'm really hungry, guys, so I'm gonna end the stream now. Thank you all for watching me slog through the Silphco building. See you all another time. Good night. Peace out.